Welcome to the New School of Marketing podcast, the place for smart, simple strategies that will amplify your business results. Sharing practical tips, insider knowledge, and actionable advice because marketing is something that every business owner can do. Now, let's get started. Introducing your host, Bianca McKenzie, mum, lover of snow sports, camping, horse riding, and in-demand launch strategist and Facebook advertising knowledge bank.
Welcome back, or if this is your very first time listening to an episode of the New School of Marketing podcast, welcome to you. So I decided to start this podcast right in the middle of the COVID pandemic, and we're right in the middle of a stage 4 lockdown in Melbourne, Australia. It's a time where many people are facing several challenges. In some ways, I feel like it's the worst time to start a podcast, but in others, I feel like it's the absolute perfect time to start a podcast. So I decided to face my fears and stop second guessing myself, because the evidence in my own business is anything we go by. Right now is exactly the right time. More people are working from home. More people are spending time online. More people are starting businesses or side hustles. More businesses are selling more online, and more businesses can benefit from marketing tips. So it's probably the right time to start. And I want to make marketing accessible for everyone. But before we dive in, let's backtrack a little. So for the past 6 years, I've built and grown my online business, helping clients with online marketing and Facebook and Instagram advertising. And what started as a side hustle turned into my full-time gig. And so far, I've managed multiple 6 figures in ad spend, turning it into multiple 7 figures for my clients. But this isn't my first business. And I'm not someone who changed from an unrelated career or degree into marketing. I've always been a marketer. I've always wanted to be a marketer, well, ever since I was a teenager. And my first 4 businesses were actually all creative outlets. I've designed and hand-printed textiles. I started a textile screen printing business with friends. I've designed wedding invitations and stationery, and I've also had an e-commerce store selling baby footwear. So what is the reason why I don't have any of those businesses anymore? It's because I've always gravitated back to working in marketing and building businesses. And at some point, a light bulb went off, and I started helping business friends with social media, with email marketing, with advertising, and all things online marketing. So why am I sharing this with you? Because I want you to understand that even though I studied business and marketing, even though my career was in marketing, even though I had multiple businesses before, even though I've been in the business of marketing and advertising for the past 6 years, marketing, and more importantly, business, is an ever-evolving space, and I'm still learning every single day. I believe that marketing is something that everyone can do, and it doesn't need to be complicated, despite the tons of information that you may find that tells you otherwise. I believe that simplicity and small steps is the key to laying a strong foundation and then building on those foundations to create momentum. I've been behind the scenes of so many different businesses, and I've learned what likely does and doesn't work, and I want to share my knowledge and insights with you. That's what you'll find in upcoming episodes of this podcast. I'll be sharing simple and practical tips, insider knowledge, and step-by-step lessons to help you take action on amplifying your traffic, your sales, and your income. I'll also be inviting guest speakers to share their expertise with you, where we'll be going very deep into specific marketing topics that will help you take the next step and the next and the next in your marketing journey. So why did I name this podcast the New School of Marketing? Well, mainly I've already had the domain name for a while. So when I first thought of creating a podcast, it seemed like the obvious choice to name my podcast the New School of Marketing. But more so because we live in a digital world that's constantly changing. And I like to play on words by using new school. Us business owners and entrepreneurs are operating in a landscape that's forever moving and changing. What worked last year might not work today. New social media platforms pop up and some die down. Technology is changing literally faster than the speed of light, and sometimes it can be a little bit too daunting when you're trying to market your business. Marketing is about being adaptable to the environment and to the needs of your business. And marketing is different for each one of us. It's about, taking what speaks to you and giving it a go. It's about your willingness to try something new and to make changes if it's not working. I don't want you to have to learn the hard way or the expensive way. So in here, I'm going first and I'm giving you the ins and outs without breaking the budget. If you're ready to give it a go, I would love to invite you along on this journey. Let's do this together. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode of the New School of Marketing podcast. If you're ready to take your business to the next level with Facebook and Instagram advertising, make sure you visit newschoolofmarketing.com to download practical free resources. Plus, subscribe to the podcast and never miss an episode. I can't wait to go on this journey with you. Until next time, take care and market your business every day.